I taught a course at the U of T where we would get all the first-year students. I introduced Linda every year. She would stand at the front, and I would sit there with her and watch. And I would watch the faces, particularly the faces of the young women, who would watch mesmerized by this superstar telling them her path to where she'd got to. It was really wonderful to see, as you could just see on the faces of these young students, that could be me.
First of all, she's a litigator. There are not very many senior women litigators in the profession. She's not only a litigator, she's a very impressive litigator. Also a very effective role model, because not only was she a litigator, she then became a partner in her law firm, and currently she's the managing partner of her law firm. So she sends out a very clear signal to young women in law. Look, you can do this. You can have a life outside of the law, you can have a life in the community, you can have a family life, but you can also be a really effective litigator, and you can take a role in managing your law firm.
Linda was really important to me because I was the first woman to be dean of the law school, and I sought her advice before I became dean. She was very, very helpful. And then when I became dean, she gathered a fantastic group of really accomplished women lawyers and had a great celebration for me that was part fun and part sort of a wonderful group of accomplished, more senior people saying, we're here for you, we can help you, we can have fun together, we can support you. And throughout my career, I found Linda's just played a very, very important role.
And watched her really achieve tremendous amounts while at the same time being there for her family, and to watch someone do it and to watch her as a real life role model of how you can have incredible success both at home and at work was really inspiring.
Linda is highly intelligent, and she does things differently than other people do, in that the best lawyers prepare up to 10, while Linda goes to 11. She is a very, very passionate advocate. Look at the big things that she's taken on. The municipal corruption inquiry in Toronto was a huge one. Looking back 10 or more years, you can't overstate how huge that was. The gouge inquiry.
When I was asked to do the inquiry by the provincial government, the very first call I made was to Linda. I knew that I needed the best skill set and the best human touch I could get in going through this extraordinarily difficult task, and I knew there'd be nobody better at it than Linda.
Linda does nothing at half speed. Linda does everything at 150%.
She's just somebody who must sleep sometime, but I'm not sure just when it is.
I remember very clearly about halfway through my first summer meeting with my mentor, Odette Soriano, to talk about who I'd worked with and what I'd done. And she was reviewing my list of work, and she said, well, you haven't worked with Linda. I said, yeah, that's right. She said, well, we got to fix that. I said, no, I'm not ready.
We were doing this public inquiry in Mississauga, and I was the commission counsel, and Linda was on for another party. I was lying in bed asleep. It was midnight maybe, and the phone rang, and it was just Linda saying McDowell, and I said yes. And she said, what the f? What the f? And it went on for a good 5 minutes. What the f? And I think there was another 2 minutes of just
Linda's always Linda. There was always an energy quotient there that I have trouble catching up with. But she's great fun and great company.
Her career has been amazing. She's done work that very few people have accomplished and risen to heights that few lawyers rise to.
She's thought of as one of the best litigators in the country. She's made an enormous contribution to her profession. Younger members of the profession recognize that, and that's why they look up to her. That's why we look up to her.